Well, hey y'all, tonight it's time to get my bake on. I don't think I've done any baking videos. Generally, everything that I've done on here, I believe, has been for meals or food of some type that would be, you could call it more nutritious. But tonight, I'm going back to my roots. I began with baking, and probably one of the first things that I probably learned how to bake would be banana nut muffins. And of course, you could tell from the title, that's what it is. And here we go with my version of the first recipe that I used. Since I prefer to use butter over any kind of shortening, I have 5 1/3 approximately tablespoons of butter. You can use salted or unsalted, it does not matter. Along with that, 1/2 cup of sugar. We're going to stir that up until it's well creamed together. Adding to that 2 eggs and 1 teaspoon of vanilla. Gonna stir that up. Now we are going to add 1 3/4 cup of flour. 1 teaspoon baking powder, 1/2 teaspoon salt, and 1/2 teaspoon baking soda. However, before I mix this up, in order to not activate that egg and flour together, I'm going to mash the bananas. In general, you always want to have bananas that are kind of polka dotty is what I would say. They're the best if they are not super bruised. That's somewhat bruised. I just got the best ones that I could find at the store. Unfortunately, they weren't all that great. It is what it is. But you can see they don't look super bruised up under that skin. That is what I'm looking for. The recipe calls for about 1 cup of mashed bananas, but I usually say about 2 larger bananas or 3 small to medium sized bananas. Of course, because these are smaller, but still they're not horribly small, I'm going to take off this bruising because I know it's going to be over 1 cup. I'm not super worried about it, but I'm just taking off any of the bruising to make sure that it makes the best tasting banana bread. There we go. Pretty much that could probably get taken off. It's not a huge deal. And then we're going to take this and take just a fork to it just to mash it just like this. I believe only one time that I ever used the mixer to try to mash it, and it brought out huger chunks. And granted, I don't care for banana bread, but my family loves it. And I don't know that they liked that banana bread as much as something like this, that it's a lot more pureed. Now that I've got that banana mashed, it can go straight in here with the flour. And mix her up. And then, before it's over with, just mixing in ever so slightly those pecans. Because how could you call it banana nut bread if it had no nuts, right? Of course, if you have any allergies, obviously omit. Now I'm going to take and put this batter into these prepared cupcake tins, which of course I like to have the little aluminum foil things. If you want to just use some kind of non-stick spray, obviously that can work as well. I've done both. And sometimes it can be easier cleanup if you do it like this. You do you. Now these muffins are going into a preheated 350-degree oven. They will be there from 17 to 20 minutes depending on the day, so we'll see how long it takes today. And we'll be done in just a few minutes. Well, a couple seconds when you see me on the video. 19 minutes have passed this evening while I was waiting for these in the oven. And now they're ready to come out because that toothpick has come out clean. They're good. I'm going to leave them here. They're actually on a wire rack. I don't know if you can see, probably. Let's see. It's right there. Wire rack that they're going to stay on for just a couple minutes, and then they'll be able to get out. And that's done. And that's that. I started baking. That was the way that I got my foot into the kitchen. That was my love for a good long while. And I still do absolutely love to bake. Of course, the need is more for wholesome foods, but at the same time, I definitely enjoy baking. So I hope that I can give you a taste of baking if you have not already started in on your own. And I hope that you'll enjoy my recipes. I hope that if you've not already subscribed to the channel, that you will do so. Hit the like button on the videos and hit the bell notification after you subscribe so that you'll know every time that I post a new video. And otherwise, have a delicious day.